Welcome to our new age and new world that we live in now, where we're having to do this, a wonderful event virtually, but hopefully we can return back to what we normally do in person, because this is a very special event where we honor 10 amazing young folks from our county that are our future leaders. I just want to start by thanking everybody for getting on today. This is really inspiring for me because I just got out of the hospital after 24 days and I'm still in quarantine at home, but I'm only mentioning that because this is the kind of event that inspires me to keep going forward, because we have so much amazing work to do and so many wonderful people in our county, so we need to keep moving. So let me just start by, again, by welcoming everybody. And today we're going to be honoring 10 amazing future leaders of our county. But this kind of event would not be possible without our sponsors. So I want to start by thanking our First District Supervisor, Kevin Jeffries, our Second District Supervisor, Karen Spiegel, Southern California Gas Company, Leah Peterson, and then of course Mount San Jacinto College, Morris Myers, our good friend there, California Family Life Center, Mary Jo, thank you for your ongoing, unwavering support every year. And then of course, One Future Coachella Valley, you always step up every year and help us as well. So today, we're lucky to have each one of our, and I know that you'll hear about this in a little while, but we're going to be giving out certificates to all of our 10 of our honorees from many of our legislators. But today we're going to have Carrie Harmon, who's our Executive Director of the Riverside County Workforce Development Board, and Leslie Trainer, who's the Deputy Director of our Workforce Development Board, are going to be moving forward with this. And we're going to hear all about each of our 10 special youth that we're honoring, and we'll get to acknowledge each one of them. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Carrie, first. Thank you all.
Well, thank you. And Jamil, we want to send a heartfelt welcome back, but also wishing you continued prayers and good energy in your recovery. So thank you
Great.
for all that you do for us. I'm glad we made this happen this year in the era of COVID and everything that's going on in our world, to take a moment and continue in our commitment and investment in our young adults in our community. When I think about everything that's happened since February of this year, and our fight against COVID, and also in our fight to make the world a better place for everybody in our community, I think of how important young people are in making that happen, and how they're truly leading us and are important in our fight against COVID, but also really our future is your guys' future. And I'm also reminded that young adults are particularly hit hard by unemployment caused by the pandemic. And so I think this ceremony, but also our work, is more important than ever at these times. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Leslie.
Thanks, Carrie. My name is Leslie Trainer. I'm the Deputy Director of Workforce Development for the County of Riverside. And I wanted to say a few words. I think that at this time of year, we celebrate the young adults who have encountered some hardship in their life. And I would say that in the last few months, probably every single one of us on this Zoom meeting has encountered some hardship. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about that and the role that hardship plays in our lives. So in general, I think it's fair to say that hardships are no fun, but they do not define who we are. Rather, they represent things that happen to us. But we can also say that hardships, especially those that are encountered in our youth, they shape us in really powerful ways. Later in life, these experiences that include hardship can be transformed into assets or strengths that are rare or even singular to us. And that includes things like a deep sense of empathy, or having unstoppable determination, or the ability to bring a unique perspective. That last strength, a unique perspective, is incredibly important in the workplace, in government institutions, in leaders who shape the way things are done. Struggling through and surviving hardship allows us to view situations from a different angle, and that adds rich dimensionality to everyday living. If you think about it, the world would be a really one-dimensional and cold place if there were no diversity in perspectives. In fact, Maya Angelou said, "In diversity, there is beauty and there is strength." Many of the young adults being honored today have experienced hardships. We have gathered together today not to focus on those hardships, but rather to celebrate each person that has successfully overcome those hardships. And we also want to remember to affirm that those hardships don't define the awardees. Each awardee's view of the world, their perspective, is unique and singular to them. In that way, each contributes to a brighter and more diverse world. And in just a moment, we're going to hear about each awardee and their compelling journeys. But first, Carrie's going to tell you a little bit more about the awards.
So usually I get the privilege of actually handing these to our awardees where they're all dressed up for the evening, but we're going to virtually acknowledge these this year. So all of our honorees today will receive a $500 Jamil Dada Youth Award Scholarship, a personalized trophy to mark this event in their lives, and certificates from local legislative representatives, including Congressman Raul Ruiz, Congressman Ken Calvert, Senator Melissa Melendez, Senator Richard Roth, Assemblymember Chad Mays, Assemblymember Jose Medina, Assemblymember Eduardo Garcia, and the Riverside County Board of Supervisors. Some of our honorees will also be eligible to apply for additional scholarships through SoCal Gas, Mount San Jacinto College, and One Future Coachella Valley.
Okay, now this is the juicy part that we're all here to see, and that is we're going to announce each awardee and acknowledge their journeys that have enabled them to have their strength, their unique perspective. And we're going to find out a little bit about each awardee. Carrie and I are going to announce each, and then we're going to show a brief video on each individual that tells you a little bit more about them. Our first awardee, I'm very excited to be able to announce, is Chloe Uribe from the Hemet Youth Opportunity Center. And Chloe, I had the opportunity to get to know her a little bit better when we went to Washington, D.C. together last year for the youth advocacy trip. So let's learn a little bit more about Chloe.
Chloe Uribe was adopted through a foster agency and struggled with bullying in high school. She is pursuing a career in the film industry and aspires to become one of the few female directors in the industry. Her passion for filmmaking lies in spreading a positive message, and she has created several short documentaries, including one about kids in the foster care system, allowing their voices to be heard. California Family Life Center's youth program has helped Chloe gain wonderful experience working in media for the Coachella Valley Arts Institute. In September 2019, she was part of the Riverside County leadership team that traveled to Washington, D.C. to speak to legislative representatives about the youth opportunity centers and how these have helped her succeed.
Hello, I'm Chloe Uribe. I want to say thank you very much for not only accepting me, but also considering me for the Jamil Dada Youth Award. Not only will it help with college, but it also help with the goals that I have set for myself. Thank you very much, and hope you have a good day.
Yay! Congratulations, Chloe. We wish you success in your career as a director in the film industry.
And our next awardee is Christiana Igator, and here's her video.
Christiana Ehigator called many cities in the Inland Empire home. Lack of financial resources was a challenge for her and her single mom, who lived in gang, drug, and violence-infested neighborhoods. She and her mother were able to move away from that violent environment with the help of family. Christiana has also had to deal with a medical condition which affects her daily functions. This is a challenge she struggles with, yet refuses to let it hinder her in any way. She completed high school and is seeking to pursue an associate degree in nursing at Riverside City College. Christiana joined the Rubidoux Youth Opportunity Center to obtain work readiness skills and employment experience. She completed her paid work experience at Riverside Community Hospital's emergency room. This sparked her interest in becoming a nurse, and she feels nursing is her calling, and she wants to make a difference in the lives of those whom she serves. She is the second person in her family to attend college and is working hard to make her dream of graduating a reality.
Hello, my name is Christiana Ehigator and I'm 19 years old. Right now I'm attending Riverside City College to pursue a career of being a registered nurse. I'd like to thank everyone for giving me the opportunity to be able to receive this award. This award will help me a lot. It'll help me with my tuition, my school fees, as well as other academic needs. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Being a medical professional be realized with your dedication, and now more than ever, we also know that our nurses are really our superheroes in our community. So best of wishes to you.
Our next awardee, I'm excited to announce, is Daisy Valdivia from the Indio Youth Opportunity Center. And let's find out a little bit about Daisy.
As the eldest sibling in her family, Daisy Valdivia takes it upon herself to make responsible decisions and set a good example. Her family always held high expectations of her because she was able to take on so much. She was expected to be involved in extracurricular activities like her siblings. Instead of talking about how overwhelmed she felt, she hid it and let it out of control. Eventually, it took a toll on her to the point where she had to be hospitalized, yet learned she needed to express her feelings. Daisy believes in the importance of equity and respect for individuals, as well as responsibility and accountability for individuals' actions. If she doesn't like a situation in her life, it is her decision to make that change. When you want change, you have to be willing to make it happen, especially in your community. She loves working with children, as they are the future and must be encouraged by family and friends as well as mentors. She tries to set a good example for the children in her life by being the best version of herself.
I would like to thank everyone that has supported me throughout the years.
Daisy, congratulations. Continue setting a good example and being the very best version of yourself.
Our next awardee is Elias Woods from the Rubidoux Youth Opportunity Center. So let's hear some more about his journey.
Elias Woods was born in an environment plagued with drug and alcohol issues. His grandmother was the one constant in his life and his anchor. School was difficult for him, and he became lonely and emotionally distant and often misbehaved to receive attention. Gradually, Elias was able to recognize that his family's failures need not be his own. His need to assist with family finances led him to the Youth Opportunity Center. He took responsibility for his education and was able to complete 1 year of school in less than 9 months. His citizenship is reflected in his participation with the Youth Council in extracurricular activities and community service. He was placed at Flabob Airport for his work experience due to his desire to restore automobiles and airplanes. He learned to repair, fit, and replace parts, as well as restore and repaint damaged surfaces, and also completed his forklift certification training. Elias plans on enrolling at Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology to become an aviation technician. He will do whatever it takes to complete this next challenge.
Hello, my name is Elias Woods, and the fact that I'm getting nominated for this award is really so overwhelming, and the acknowledgement that comes with it is so empowering for me. I would also like to thank my grandmother and father for helping me push towards my goals and for raising me and helping me turn into the young man that I am today. I would also like to thank the Riverdale Youth Opportunity Center for nominating me, as well as the Jamil Dada Character Excellence Youth Awards for choosing me for this award. Thank you.
So best of luck with your career in aviation. We know you'll achieve that dream, and we'll see you at the airport.
Our next honoree is Gardenia Fernandez from the Indio Youth Opportunity Center. Let's get to know Gardenia.
Life has many challenges, and Gardenia Fernandez has been successfully able to overcome these, demonstrating the 6 pillars of character: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship throughout her life. Being honest and reliable are a couple of character traits that have been essential when working in teams. Respect is a value she learned from a very young age. When disagreeing with an individual or a group of people, she listens to them and lets them hold their ideas without discord. Gardenia has always prided herself in being responsible. When setting goals, she takes all the steps necessary to succeed. In high school, she set a goal to graduate with a high grade point average and knew this meant taking honor and advanced classes and earning A's, yet she achieved it. Gardenia believes in demonstrating care and compassion, especially when being new to a group or environment, because she understands the difficulty of a social encounter. She enjoys simply providing a helping hand and volunteers in community service opportunities. She loves serving and giving back to the community.
Thank you so much for selecting me as an award recipient. I want to thank everybody who contributes to making these awards possible for the youth. This award will go a long way, so I am so grateful. Thanks again.
Congratulations, Gardenia. Your desire to be a public servant and to serve others is truly admirable. This coming from a public servant herself, and it will definitely take you far in life.
Our next awardee is Jocelyn Montalvo from the Lake Elsinore Youth Opportunity Center. And I see Planet Youth. I saw their little screen. They were all lounging in their living room. So let's hear about Jocelyn.
Jocelyn Montalvo lived in a home that struggles with alcoholism, and at the same time she endured relentless bullying in school. She overcame and used these obstacles as motivation to graduate from high school as part of the class of 2018. After high school, she went through some personal hardships, yet she did not let these define nor hold her back in any way. She came into the California Family Life Center's Planet Youth program in September 2019, needing assistance with finding employment and connecting to post-secondary education. She was committed to enrolling in school to continue her education and accomplishing her goal of becoming an interior designer. She has a love of fashion and was placed at a retail fashion store for her work experience. According to her manager, Jocelyn Montalvo has shown to be responsible, trustworthy, has a great work ethic, and desire to improve. Jocelyn is trusted with extra responsibilities and was hired on full-time. She displays wonderful customer service and citizenship skills while volunteering at her local public library. She believes in doing the right thing and has a strong personal creed, which is founded in her faith.
Thank you very much for this award. I feel really grateful for this award. This will help me continue my education. I feel really privileged to receive this award.
Congratulations, Jocelyn. Best wishes in your goal of becoming an interior designer. And I'm going to watch you on HGTV one day, one of my guilty pleasures in life.
I'll be watching too. HGTV is one of mine as well. Our next awardee is Joshua Bolt from the Lake Elsinore Youth Opportunity Center. I'm excited to learn a little bit more about Joshua.
Joshua Bolt came into the youth program as a 22-year-old college student seeking assistance with work experience in order to provide for himself and pay his bills. At the time, he was living with and caring for his grandmother, who passed away a year ago. He has a passion for interpersonal skills and experience speaking with the public. His goal is to become a public relations specialist. His grandmother was a pastor and they shared a very deep connection. He is devoted to his faith and displays leadership, citizenship, and caring skills during his interaction at his church. It has been difficult since his grandmother's passing, but Joshua is comforted by his faith. While in the youth program, he participated in paid work experience at the Jennifer Smart Foundation, a local radio station. There he earned and was able to experience the ins and outs of radio broadcasting and voice acting, which are two of his interests. He is a lifelong learner and continues to make smart and responsible life decisions.
Thank you very much for this award, as it will help me progress further in my education. I am overjoyed and can never pay this incredible gift.
Joshua, congratulations. Your devotion and dedication will surely bring you many triumphs in radio, broadcasting, and any other endeavors.
So one Joshua was not enough. We have a second Joshua to honor today, Joshua Robeson from the Paris YOC. And let's hear a little more about this Joshua.
Joshua Robeson has been a participant at the Paris Oasis Youth Opportunity Center since February 2020. He is attending high school but has no work experience. He lives with his older sister and does not have the support of his parents. Therefore, he has learned to be independent and navigate in life on his own. Joshua is responsible and dedicated to school. He takes the bus every morning to attend school in a different city. He likes to take initiative, which brought him to find out about the Paris YOC and join the program. Joshua is always at the Paris YOC after school, taking workshops and learning about resources. Even after the COVID-19 pandemic hit, he continued to complete workshops virtually and kept in contact with Paris YOC staff. He displays a strong sense of responsibility for his age, spirit of fairness in his interactions with peers, and willingness to listen and learn. Joshua is not afraid to step outside the social norm, and he is proud of being an independent youth working toward his college goals.
Hello, my name is Joshua Robeson. I'm 18 years old and I'm part of the Paris Youth Opportunity Center. And I'm really thankful to receive the Jamil Dada Character Excellence Award.
Joshua, your independence and perseverance will take you anywhere you want to go, and we wish you the best of luck on that journey.
Our next honoree is Natalia Gama from the Moreno Valley Youth Opportunity Center. Let's meet Natalia.
Natalia Gama's story shaped her into the person she is today. She grew up in a home with personal and marital issues that eventually led to a family separation. As a little girl, she longed for her dad to come back home, and this experience shaped her trust for people. As time passed, the family dynamics did not improve. Issues in the home eventually led her and her siblings to be placed in a foster home. This was a devastating experience, as she had never been separated from her siblings. Every experience she has gone through has built up her character. Natalia has learned to be strong and get through life no matter how difficult it may be.
Thank you to Youth Awards for choosing me. I appreciate the opportunity you guys given me. I believe this can help me move forward in life. Thank you.
Natalia, congratulations. Your strong character will help you push forward in life and accomplish all of your goals.
So Natalia, I gotta give you a shout out because me and you graduated from the same high school. So, you know, good things come from Moreno Valley High School. Our final awardee today is Patrick Jensen from the Hemet Youth Opportunity Center. So let's hear some more about Patrick.
Patrick Jensen endured many hardships at his young age, including homelessness and the loss of his parents. These hardships helped mold him into a responsible, respectful, trustworthy, and hardworking young man. Through all of these hardships, he maintained the desire to succeed. After graduating from high school, he found himself struggling with anxiety and depression. He needed something to believe in, and that something became himself. He joined California Family Life Center's Empower Youth program in July of 2019. With their help, he took responsibility of his future, enrolling into Mount San Jacinto College and completing his paid work experience at Smart and Final. He demonstrated great work ethic that was noticed by a corporate executive. At the end of the work experience contract, Patrick was hired on full-time, and recently, due to his trustworthiness and great customer service skills, he was promoted to a key holder. Patrick's goal is to transfer to a 4-year university to earn a bachelor's degree in nursing. He has found success through hard work and perseverance. His loyalty, reliability, responsibility, and trustworthiness are proof of his strong character.
Hey, I'm Patrick Jensen, and I just want to let you guys know that I'm very thankful for the scholarship you have provided me so I can continue my education. Extremely thankful. And also I want to let you guys know that what you're doing for these young adults all around is really amazing, and to keep it up. Thank you.
Congratulations, Patrick. We admire your dedication and goal of being a nurse. Best wishes.
Amazing stuff, right? How incredible is this? As I said when we kicked off the meeting, this is so inspiring for all of us. I mean, some of these folks have gone through a lot of tough challenges. They've turned their lives around. And look at all the various job classifications we got today. We've got people in the film industry, in radio broadcasting, we have aviation technologists, we have medical professionals, we have interior designers. I mean, it's just, the future is great. We have so much to look forward to. And again, we want to congratulate all 10 of our honorees for overcoming everything they've overcome. Before I turn it back over to Carolina, I do want to acknowledge, of course, Heidi Marshall, Carrie Harmon, Leslie Trainer, and our entire workforce staff, but also want to acknowledge the Riverside County Workforce Development Board members. I know many of them are on the call today. These are very dedicated leaders from around the county that continue to advocate municipally, locally, in Sacramento and in Washington, for additional dollars and support for the services that we deliver all around. And I think all of you know we are one of the fastest growing regions in the country. We will continue to do that. So we need to stay focused on this message, and we will be there to support all of our youth. I know this was not easy. This selection process was not easy. All 10 of you went through a pretty rigorous process, and I cannot tell you how proud we are that we were able to acknowledge and honor you today. Hopefully we can, if the world goes back to normal next year, we can do this live, and we'll have you all come back and give you special recognition at one of our live events when we do this again. I do also want to thank our Riverside County Board of Supervisors, who basically oversee this program, and without whom we would not be able to do this. Carrie, Leslie, do you guys want to add anything else?
Just as a reminder that although our awardees have gone through hardships and hard times, we can clearly see that they are not defined by those boundaries, that those hardships have brought them to a place where they have a unique perspective, and the world will be a better place for them going into it and sharing that unique perspective. We truly believe that.
Absolutely, and we'll always be there for them through our YOCs and through our workforce board. I do also want to acknowledge Carolina Garcia, who was our youth coordinator. Carolina, you did a tremendous job. Thank you so much for making this work for everybody. I know this is not easy to put so many folks together in a group like this. And of course, Lauren and Wendy and the entire team that works with our workforce board. Once again, the sponsors, we would not be able to give our sponsorships without our actual sponsors. you can see them. This year we had a couple of our county supervisors stepped up in a big way. First District Supervisor Kevin Jeffries, Second District Supervisor Karen Spiegel, Southern California Gas Company, our board member and friend Leah Peterson, and from Mount San Jacinto College, another one of our board members and friends, Morris Myers, from California Family Life Center, Mary Jo, thank you again, and One Future Coachella Valley. And remember that these 10 honorees may be eligible for some additional funding as well. There's a possibility, a probability. So the staff will continue to work with you on that. And we want everybody to be successful. And we want you to come back to us at future board meetings of the County Workforce Board and tell us how well you're doing, what you're doing, what else we can do to assist you. That's why we're here. That is what this is all about.
I just want to thank everybody again for taking the time out of their day to join us and celebrate our youth. Also behind every youth story is an amazing youth coach and mentor. So oftentimes they never get mentioned, but we know that you're working behind the scenes, and a huge shout out to the staff at CFLC and ResCare for holding people's hands when they need a hand held. And just want to congrats again to our 10 youth.
Yes. So we will continue to do this again. And remember, you have so much to look forward to, and lean on us. We'll be there for you. Thank you all for taking time to do this. God bless everybody. And let's keep up the great work. We'll just keep this thing going. Thank you all.